Hey, hey, never fear, a snake is here. Sunday Cigar Time. Greetings from St. Augustine, Florida. Once again, bringing encouragement to you from my little corner of the world. Today, I encourage you to keep chopping the tree. Now, this is a martial arts reference, a fight reference. Inspired today by a UFC fight last night. Now, I didn't watch the fight, but I caught some of the highlights today on YouTube. The middleweight champion Israel Adesanya, a young man, very smart young man from Nigeria, had his first title defense, had a 5-round decision over Yoel Romero from Cuba. Now, Adesanya is a pretty tall young man, very muscular, very lean. Romero is a short little tank, just muscles everywhere. At the post-fight interview, Joe Rogan is talking to Adesanya, and he quickly points to Romero's leg, and he says, I effed his leg up, I bleeped his leg up, man. He was referencing to leg kicks, or throwing usually a back leg roundhouse kick to his opponent's thigh. And I was reminded of what an effective technique this is. Many years ago when I trained at the Jet Center in Los Angeles, I was kind of making a transition from a point American full contact style of fighting to more international kickboxing. And they said, we kick to the legs. I'm like, really? So, yeah, in fact, we kind of recommend it. I'm thinking, well, okay, I've always been a headhunter, a head kicker, but I got some pretty big, strong legs. I can kick pretty hard. It quickly became my thing, so much so that other classmates would tell people I was sparring. It's like, look, if you don't check his kicks, Sunday Cigar Time episode number 46, by the way, check the kicks. If you don't check Snake's kicks, you're going to limp out of here, man. He will do, bam, there, see, he kicked you again, all right? You better check the kicks, you're going to limp out of here. Very important. You can really mess up a man's legs. It's hard for him to stand or move, hard for him to throw kicks. Very, very effective. Now, it got me to thinking about what a great metaphor it can be to keep chopping the tree, because we often refer to as an opponent's legs as the trees, and no matter how big or strong they were, you keep chopping them long enough, they're going to drop. Now, years ago in Connecticut, I actually had what I called the chainsaw ministry. If somebody, a friend at church or something like that, had a tree that needed trimmed or chopped down, I was the monkey up in the tree with the chainsaw and doing it. And I learned how you could just kind of dissect it, but if you have got the main trunk, you want to keep chopping or sawing in the same spot, because eventually it's going to fall. Got me to thinking about my life and how I needed to narrow my focus. That's another Sunday Cigar Time episode. And get a few things done. One of the books that I referenced 2 weeks ago, it's like, I need to keep chopping at that tree. I need to get that book finished. It's not a big book. I think it's a very important one. I need to get it done. I need to fell that tree so I can move on to some other things. What about you? I think sometimes it's easy to have a tree in our life, a goal, a problem, an enemy, what have you. And sometimes we kind of whittle at it, and we kind of do a little poking around at it, and then we go on to something else. I think there are times when we just need to really have that laser-like focus and start chopping the tree, knowing that if we keep chopping in the same spot long enough, it's going to drop. So whatever it might be, a class that you want to finish, a course, an aspect of your life, no, I need to get that done. I've got to clean my garage, whatever it might be. Get the time, set aside, I'm going to spend this time, this day, this week, whatever, and I'm going to just keep chopping that tree until it drops. So I encourage you, whatever the issue might be, keep chopping the tree. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Hit the like button, share the video. Excuse me, someone needs to see and hear the video. Tomorrow it will be on YouTube and Instagram. I will see you next week. Take care. God bless.